I've purchased myself a few faulty games consoles from eBay in the attempt of repairing them and making a profit. Our total spend for the consoles is £245. Let's see if we can make a profit and hopefully not a loss. Let's start with our first item, which is an Xbox One S. It definitely does not power on. My spidey sense is telling me either it's going to be a power supply issue. Let's take the console apart, test the power supply. We get nothing, dead. I have the part available and I can just straight up replace it. This power supply actually went bang. Again, never seen something like this before. I'm just going to check and see if there's a short on the 12 volt line. There's no short on the 12 volt line. So in theory, when I put this power supply in the console, it should power up. Come on. I have to put a little power board in. I saw a fan spin, so that's really good news. Do we get an output on the screen? There we go. We're on the home screen. Now, another moment of truth. Do we bump up the profit even more by having a disc in the console? No, unfortunately not. No disc in the console. It does read a disc. It does indeed. Everything works absolutely fine with this Xbox One S. Now with this console fixed, let's move on to the big dog, the Xbox Series X. It even came with the controller, which on its own is probably worth around 30 to 40 pounds. This might have turned out to be a fantastic little buy as long as we can get it working. When I went to test the Xbox Series X, it blew my fuse board and I just heard a loud bang. So now we are going to take this apart. This is what a Xbox Series X power supply looks like. This one is the one that went bang. So what I'm going to do is test another power supply. Hopefully I should just be able to put this in, give it a couple of tests, and maybe it'll work. I've plugged the known good power supply in. I'm just going to test and make sure that we get 12 volts. Nothing blew up. We have a good known working power supply here. I'm also going to test and make sure that we don't have a short on the 12 volt line. We don't. So that's really, really good. Does it go pop? No. Does it get power? Yes, it does. Okay. Is it going to stay on? It looks like it. Okay, that could be a result. So it looks like it was just a faulty power supply. Let's get it back together quickly and give it a full test. First things first, do we have power? Very heavy console to lift up. Yes, we do. Does it stay on? Yes, it does. I can hear something. We go over to the game scene and come on, we have the Xbox logo. The Xbox is all on and from what seems to be working fine. Another simple question, I guess, is do we get a disc in this? Ready to up our profit a little bit? No, we don't get a disc. That's okay though. I'm okay with that. Let's just take a game disc. We have Red Dead Redemption here, just to make sure that it does pick up and read discs. There we go. Yeah, Red Dead pops up. It's installed on the disc. That's perfect. The sale for the Xbox Series X would be $340 just to be able to actually get it sold. Most of them were listed at $350 with a controller. I bought it for £200, so let's say £140 profit. Minus the eBay fees, I always list when there's 80% off, so maximum you're talking £10, so £130 profit for the Xbox Series X. And I bought the Xbox One S for £45. I'm going to say I'll be able to sell it for around about £70 just for the console itself. After the eBay fees, you're talking roughly £22 or so profit, bringing our total profit to £162 for this video.
If you enjoyed watching this content, please consider hitting the follow button, subscribing, liking it and sharing it with your friends.